dragging one, but both must move.
I guess you guys have a script to that effect. So why should one overshine the other?
It is possible that you can be nervous.
Your delivery.
You can be nervous. It can be anything. So you just need to build that confidence in yourself and just understand your character, understand what you need to do, go there and deliver.
So if you look at Nollywood, especially looking at the Yoruba actors, I noticed something which I probably do not like. You know, where you have there's this abusive swear words that they normally use, and I see some ways that they also self-censor themselves. So where they say some swear word, they just blur it out, even in the subtitling. And even some subtitling will not even represent what they're saying. A lot of grammatical errors, you know, so many errors. What do you think, is there anything that is being done to address this kind of thing? Swear words and then meeting up to standard. You guys are doing fantastically well, but there are some that are still, you know, lagging.
I think a lot of work is being put into that, and then, you know, most of the time when you don't stick to the script that you're given, and then you go out of the script, you are possibly going to say what is not written in the script, and some directors are very strict on that part right now. Go and stick to the script. If at all you want to change anything, tell me the director first. Don't go on set and say what you're not supposed to say, because that happens a lot of the time, and then you just see that you're going out of the message you're supposed to drop, and which is wrong. So understand what the script is saying, understand that scene, understand the message you need to pass in that scene.
There is a message.
Yeah, there's a message in every scene. So understand that message and drop it the way it should.
Okay, I have about 4 questions in one. I don't know how many more minutes we have, but the first one is about piracy, how it is impacting the industry. You have talked about piracy and how I want you to talk about the impact. That's one. Secondly, how perhaps collaboration is helping the industry grow, and perhaps government, you know, also coming in at some point. And then the third one is your faith. You do not hide your faith. That's one thing a lot of people know about you. Is that also playing a role in your choice of roles? As in the roles you decide to play? Does do you determine the roles you pick by, okay, because my faith is this, I don't want to play this role, I don't want to do that, I will do this and that. And then I will not forgive myself if I do not acknowledge your wife, your beautiful wife. Adedimeji, by the way. You guys celebrated 3 years not too long ago. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
How do you keep the fire burning between both of you, knowing that 2 of you are in this industry? Now, 4 questions?
Yes. Okay, I'll start from the piracy. It kills. What it does is when you are motivated to do something, and then you see that what you have done that is supposed to be generating a whole lot for you isn't generating a lot for you, it kills the motivation that you have. So I think piracy is something that should be a forgotten issue in this industry. People should please just stick to the rules of doing things the right way and not pirate our films, you know, the way it should not, you know, basically. And then when it comes to collaboration, I'm so big on collaboration. You can't do it all alone. You cannot do it alone. You know, you can have a vision as a story writer or as an actor, and then there are people in the post-production place that you know that this is what they can deliver. And there are people when it comes to set, when it comes to all of those things. Everything has to be a combination of so many brains. You know, when one person does something and then you have a collaboration of 10 people doing just one thing, there'll be a difference in what that one person has done and the same thing that 10 people, you know, put together and have done. And the collaboration is what we saw in Lishabi. And then you see how it came out and then how much people love it.
The role of your faith in your choice of roles?
No, there is, my religion is here, and then my career is here. If I'm not doing well in my career, how do I help people that needs my help in my religion? So it doesn't dictate the kind of roles that I will pick. One thing is certain. As long as there is a message, that role is about to pass to people, and people will gain from it, and people will achieve some from it, and people will live a positive life seeing me deliver that role. I'm good to go.
And that message is universal, like kindness,
yes,
gratitude, love, basically, respect, and all of that.
Yes.
Your wife? You can't forget your wife.
No,
Come
I can't.
Come on.
That's the engine room.
That's the engine room.
That's the engine room. That's basically my ginger. You know, most of the time when this Iyapeju thing and all of those things, I just do things randomly that I don't notice. But most of the time I don't even know. She's always holding her phone. You wonder what she's doing with the phone, but she's recording me unknowing to me. So when I do things random, she will just record it.
You mean like when you guys are bantering?
Yes, we can just be. I'm a very
dramatic person.
I'm odd, kind of. I can just wake up and start doing something. So she just record. You know, I don't know what I've done, but she'll record it and then she'll later come back and be like, "Come, that time you were doing your rubbish. Come and see what you did. See this one. Can you build on this character?" That's how she noticed the Iyapeju character. That's how she noticed a whole lot of characters in me, and then she gave all of the clothes I'm using for Iyapeju.
So your home is a big theater.
Yeah, it is a theater. It is a theater. And then she comes up with most of the stories that we write. She writes.
Amazing.
And then she's a story developer. She just comes with it. Mine is go look for money and be the actor and produce this film.
So that helps build the bond.
So much. So much. We are always on point, trying to get things done, at times even when I feel like, I'm tired, I don't think I want, you will do it though. You are an actor, you don't know yourself. You are a talent. You have to get this done. And that motivation comes from her all of the time. And then when she said to do ours too, I don't stay back. I just have to go all out. What is important is I'm growing and we are both growing. That's my main point.
Great.
Interesting stuff. So just like your wife is a gentle person, the kind of persona that I see on TV, quite gentle, meek and all of that. But you can be here, you can be here, you can jump here, you can cry here and all of that. So how do you blend it? You know, sometimes you laugh, sometimes you cry, and then real cry. I don't know, without pinching you, I don't know whether if I pinch you now, maybe you will cry or anything.
No, I can if you want me to.
Oh, do you really want to?
He's already blinking his eyes.
You know, it's more like...
So there is no magic rubbed, you know, on your eyes before water rushes out.
So you don't have to think about anything, because I know that I once tried acting.
There are times when you'll be allowed to have to think about something.
Yeah.
But you know, there are times there are factors around you that could make you do all of these things.
Yeah,
because I'm trying to bring it out. You may need to just put your attention on a particular thing and without blinking your eye for some time.
Tear duct is
and then it's
amazing. Somebody get a tissue.
It's just training.
Amazing.
It's training all the way. And then if I want it to now be more, is when I just try to pick on something and then
this is amazing time.
Can you cry? You will never.
Are you asking me to cry?
You will never cry on this. Try it.
Steal my money, you see. And see whether I will not cry. This is amazing. You know, you're such an enigma. And I don't know how to describe it, because I just asked, you know, just funny question. And I thought you would say, yes, I can cry. And you started doing it.
All of a sudden.
She asked she asked about the question whether there's something, maybe melancholic experience that you've had, you know, back in the day, that you flash back to that triggers this, you know, this tear.
Yeah, at some time. If there is enough time for an actor, for me as an actor to go through that line, I can. But if there's not enough time,
you're still crying. Come on. You're still crying. It's okay.
So there are factors around you that you can just try to learn as an actor that can make you cry. But if I need to do that, if I open my eyes for some time and then I place it on a particular thing without blinking, for a while there's a peppery thing that starts coming. At that point, you're getting close, but still do not blink. And then when it gets tougher, just drop it once and comes out. They will beg you to stop in a way, and then at times you may need to just go back memory lane to some things, and then it depends on what role you're playing and what that scene is about that will make you want to go through that lane. Because at times when you get in there, it's very hard to bring you back to life.
Right.
Then you need to give you.
Tell me how you
time.
say no to Mr. Lateef. When he's a go-getter, he's begging you for something, he's asking you for something, I'm not giving you. And he start crying. Tell me whether you're not giving it to him.
But talk to us. You embody your character, and you have shown us that it is possible if you place your mind on it. Of course, you tearing up just now, it takes focus, and you already know what it is that gets you there. So I believe that you're still aiming for the top as it is. What are your plans for yourself, and where do you see yourself perhaps in 2025 and in the future with regards to acting?
More productions, more intense production. There's still a lot of stories that I want to tell, original stories that I still want to tell. I still want to go back to those memory lane. We have our own heroes. We need to let people know that our own too, they fought for us and they did well. So there's a whole lot in the pipeline. There's also my film village in the pipeline, and a whole lot of things that we're trying to do. I'm just aiming, I want to be a Tyler Perry of Nigeria. That's my dream.
Fantastic stuff.
Well done, Adedimeji Lateef, and well done to your wife as well. Please extend our greetings to her. She's doing a great job.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Well done, well done.
Thank you.
Okay. Right now, we will be linking up with Eshomomo Imodu and Jesu Adeoye in our Abuja studio to, continue the program. Good morning. How is Abuja this morning? Can you hear me?
I can hear you very well. And Abuja is cool as usual. And sometimes I just think that how are you guys coping with the traffic situation in Lagos? But looking at your appearance this morning, you don't look ruffled at all.
Do it.
TJC, maybe we'll find